Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So yeah, we see short-term upside here. As I mentioned yesterday in the video and also to the Telegram and Discord channel members, that this triangle pattern was not too high confidence anymore. Yeah, not given the latest push to the upside that we had. And I said it would be quite likely to break the overnight high, which we did. Yeah, the two most recent highs were broken here, even though only very briefly, but they were. So here we talked about this one at 1370 and the other one at 1373 were broken. So the triangle, while it is still possible in a different shape, so we could say we do something like this, it is now invalidated, yeah, but this is still possible. So we could still see a stretched out triangle. I can't rule that out, but again, this is a bit of speculation because we at the moment really only see waves A, B and C. If a wave D and E form, we really don't know yet. But I'll move that to the side. This is still a possibility. But my take yesterday was that we are pushing higher and we'll probably break the overnight high, which was here the 1373 and 1370 levels, yeah, or yesterday's highs. So they were broken. And we had two patterns we looked at. One pattern is here, the WXY pattern, which is, I think, playing out nicely so far. So we can say that the move from the low here, from the wave 3 low to the upside, was a wave W. We came down in an X and we're now moving up in a Y. The Y wave plays out as an ABC, as you can see here on the chart. Wave A, wave B, wave C. And it appears to be a flat pattern. This A wave seems like a 3-wave move, A, B, C in itself. The wave B as well, A, B, C. And then the wave C seems to be a 5-wave move. Well, it always is a wave C. So what could be the case, and we talked about that already a few days ago, that this could be a 1-2 setup. And then here we're pushing higher, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And we can talk about target. We talked about targets already for that wave 4, wave Y. So this is obviously the short-term bearish count where I'm still looking at one more low. This is not ruled out at all. We haven't even broken the $1,400 level yet, even though I think there's a good chance we do. But predominantly I still at the moment expect another low. Yeah, even if we push above 1400, that's not a problem, because let's look at Fibonacci retracement levels of the wave 3. You can see that based on the Fib levels, the wave 4 could, without a problem, go to the 1439 level, 1440. That's the 50% Fib level. I'm going to highlight that as a resistance level. Yeah, so that's based on the Fib retracements, an important level for that wave 4. Let's say 1440. If we measure target of the wave Y by taking the length of the wave W, it would take us to 1432. So you can see there's a bit of a cluster of resistance levels there. I think only if we break really that, and I move that to 1440 now, only if we break 1440, I think we have a good chance to push to the 1540 level. That is the 1.618 extension. And then we also have a chance to measure it differently, because we can say, yeah, I'm not interested in the WXY. I'm just measuring the ABC target. Yeah, because this is another way of measuring a target. There's different ways of measuring targets. It's just different. Just they're all viable targets. So we can measure wave A, the length of that, and compare it to the length of the wave C. And we would say a key target here would be the 1.618 extension at 1450. So if you look at this on the chart, it shows you that there is quite a bit of a cluster of resistance levels here between 1433 and 1450. So there is definitely something worth looking at in terms of possible targets and possible turnaround space. Should we be in this scenario where we're saying, okay, we're pushing higher already in a 5-wave move, then this should take us certainly here to the let's say 1540 level. Yeah, maybe, yeah, 1540 I think is a good one. Also here, yeah, I would say we've done a wave 1 then, we've done a wave 2, and we'd now be pushing up in a wave 3. However, there should be a wave 4 coming and a wave 5 as well. So without having 5 waves, I can't confirm a local bottom in place. So this is a bit of speculation, but there is a realistic potential we do it, because we did reach my green target box anyway, right? So we talked about that extensively. And should this happen, should we really push to 1540, I'm personally going to wait until we see the wave 2, because the 5 waves, if they occur, they will be followed by a wave. This would be a wave 1, and they will be followed by a wave 2, yeah, which I will use to scale in more. You will remember I bought at 1330, that was a smaller position. I think a small position I even bought at like 1450 or 1500, need to double check. Then 1330, and then a larger position at 1250 with the intention to buy one more large position should we go here once more lower, so which is obviously still on the table, and at the moment actually still my primary expectation until I see 5 waves as complete. And if we see 5 waves as complete, we can call a local bottom actually in place. And yeah, I think this is where we currently are. So ideal for me would still be here a local bottom in place. That sideways movement is a bit ugly. I don't really like that. Would like to have one more dip in place, one more low, possibly in the region 1150 to 1200, at least below the 1220 level, not violating $1,000, and that would be ideal. Yeah, we don't always get ideal. That is why we have risk management in place. That's why I already bought at 1250. Just because we don't know, right? We don't know. We can make assumptions. We can look for let's say the ideal movements, the ideal patterns, but nothing is ever guaranteed in these markets. But if we understand our assumptions, if we understand likelihoods, then we can get our risk management sorted out and make sure that we don't miss the boat, whilst keeping risk low. So overall, the assumption here was still we have 5 waves to the upside, and then we have 3 waves down. So basically a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down. And we now look at these, the wave 3 to the upside, that should eventually take us into the region of around $3,000. So that is why this is such an interesting chart. Yeah, and that is my view about Ethereum. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.